Next topic is FDA form number 15 and 72. This guidance is intended to assist sponsor, clinical investigator, and institutional review board involved in clinical investigation of investigational drug and biologics. This guidance applied to clinical investigation conduct under 21 CFR Part 312 Investigation New Drug Application. It describes how to complete the statement of investigator form number 5972. The FDA has received a number of questions about the form number 5972. The most frequently asked questions are if what is the statement of investigator form FDA 5972? The statement of investigator form FDA 5972 is agreement signed by the investigator to provide certain information to the sponsor and assure that he or she will comply with FDA regulation related to the conduct of clinical investigation of an investigation drug or biologic. The most recent version is available the most recent version of form number 1570 is available. What are the purpose of this is first to provide the sponsor with information about the investigative qualification and clinical site that will enable the sponsor to establish the and document that the investigator is qualified and site is an appropriate location at which to conduct the clinical investigation. Secondly, to inform the investigator of his or her obligations and obtain the investigator committee to follow pertinent FDA regulation. Investigators should complete the forms as accurately as they can. Investigators should be aware that might making a willfully false statement is criminal offense under 18 USA 1001. Further submission of deliberately false statement to the sponsor or to agency can be taken into consideration in this qualification proceeding. What are the need of form number 5972 is need to be submitted to FDA. No, there is no need to submit it FDA. Although the sponsor is required to collect the 1572 form, the investigator FDA does not require the form to be submitted to the agency. Many sponsors submit the 1572 to the FDA, however, because it collects in one place information that must be submitted to FDA under 21 CFR 312.23. When must say 1572 be updated or new 1570 completed and signed by any investigator to reflect new or changed information. There are two instant when it is necessary for the investigator to complete and sign new 1572 when an investigator is participating in a new protocol that has been added to the NDA and when a new investigator is added to the study. If there are other changes to information contained or on signed and dated 1572 and IRB address change, the addition of the new sub investigators, the addition of clinical research lab. The investigator should document the changes in clinical study protocol or records and inform the sponsor of these changes so that the sponsor can appropriately update the IND. The 15972 itself does not need to be revised and new 1572 need not to be completed and signed by the investigator. The sponsor can accumulate certain changes and submit this information to NDA, IND, in for example information amendment or protocol amendment. If a clinical investigation is not conducted under NDA, the medical device must use form number 5972. No, there is no need. So this is all about the FDA form number 5972.